emotional day in federal bankruptcy court. Judge Stephen Rhodes says he wants more answers on Detroit water shutoffs. And he got an earful from dozens of others who are facing life and death issues because of bankruptcy cuts. 7 Action News reporter Jim Kirshner has been following this story all day for us. So tell us more about today's developments, Jim.
Carolyn, it just wrapped up about a half an hour ago. One by one, they had 5 minutes to go face to face with the judge. One said it's a slap in the face to be told you are less of a person than others in the Detroit bankruptcy case. Tens of thousands of retirees facing pension, but also now crippling health care cuts.
You take my insurance in March. I have systemic sarcoidosis, a disease that has no cure. I can't afford to go to the doctor.
My wife has had a heart attack. It was this year, and the conclusion was that it was due to stress.
That's a crime that this court has engaged in.
600 people filed as individual objectors to Detroit's bankruptcy case. Not all were invited to address the judge. Not all came to protest. And in a surprise in today's hearing, the judge now wants to know how Detroit is handling water department shutoffs for non-payment of bills. The judge says it's creating anger, hardship, and bad public relations for Detroit worldwide.
Even the United Nations has recognized that this is a humanitarian crisis in Detroit.
The Water Department Deputy Director made a special trip to court and told the judge they stepped up enforcement last fall, and assistance programs are available to help, but people are not seeking that help. The judge said come up with a more aggressive plan and come back Monday to tell him how. The judge has made no promises on how he will handle cuts to retirees.
I don't want to get emotional on camera, but this is my life. And you're taking everything that I have worked for.
I'm hoping that he shows some compassion.
And you're going to continue to hear a lot about this case. The next couple of days, the judge will work out legal and procedural issues for the big trial. Confirmation on the plan of adjustment set to start August 14th. It could run a month. I'm live downtown. Jim Kirshner, 7 Action News.
So difficult to hear those personal stories. We've all had people walk up to us and say what it's going to do to their families if they lose their health care or even money, Jim.
Yeah, that guy we talked to said he's been getting a lot of questions the last 3 years. So how's retirement? You don't want to hear his answer on TV.
All right, Jim, thank you so much for the live report. You can count on 7 Action News and WXYZ.com to bring you any new details in Detroit's bankruptcy on air and, of course, online.
And speaking of Detroit.